Hey, tungetaka tuendelee na, I want to show you off, lakini we need to learn about theatre and a very special program that is reaching out to people huko ndani, mashinani, and ensuring that hizi talanta tumeziona huku mbele. So with me right about now, I have Kevin Kimani, who is the Manager of Programs and Business Development at Kenya Cultural Center, who will be telling us about the program that they have has been rolled out, but they are rolling it out in Kiambu, in Itwa County Theatre Fiesta, and a beautiful lady by the name Irene, who is a participant of the said program. So I'm going to give Kevin the chance to introduce himself first, and then Irene next. Kevin, karibu sana.
Thank you very much. My name is Kevin Kimani Kahuro. I'm the Programs and Business Development Manager at Kenya Cultural Center. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Yes. Irene, introduce yourself.
My name is Irene Munene, children's author and theatre artist. Currently a participant at the County Theatre Fiesta, exploring marketing theatre arts.
Okay, nice. Karibuni sana on set. Yeah, so of course, I know we cannot talk about theatre na nisikuwe ninaongelesha watu wamekuwa kwa theatre before. Yes. So Kevin, maybe just give us a brief background of you being on theatre, performing in different stages, and directing as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. I started theatre when I was very young. I think maybe around between 5 and 10 years. Church theatre and all that. Did it at high school, did it at the theatre, then went to KU and did my degree in theatre arts and film. Again, did my master's in theatre arts, and but then since that I shifted into the management of theatre. So I can say I'm an arts manager. Right now I'm the founder of the Kenya International Theatre Festival. Also now working at the Kenya National Theatre as the manager of programs and business development, basically developing strategies, programs to support the development of theatre arts in the country. Yes, so that's who I am. That's how I've grown into theatre. Theatre is my first love.
All right, interesting. Irene, what about you?
Well, just like Kevin, I started my theatre journey, or rather performing arts journey, at 5 years.
Hey, yani mlikuwa mnajua hizi vitu kitambo hivyo.
Yeah, my first performance when I was 5 was at KICC. Yes.
Hey, okay.
And from there, I have worked towards being a better performer, understanding the theatre spectrum at large. Therefore, I did did drama in high school, and then I did theatre arts degree program at Kenyatta University. And yeah, I also am a children's author. I have tried exploring stage management, and yeah, theatre is all about learning. So currently, I'm learning how to market theatre work.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So Kevin, you've said that you are the founder of
Kenya International Theatre Festival.
Okay.
Yes,
all right. So and you're also part of the County Theatre Fiesta. So tell us a bit about that and why you felt that it was important to have such a program.
Thank you. So County Theatre Fiesta is a program meant to build capacity for grassroots theatre companies outside Nairobi. So we've been doing the Kenya Theatre Awards for the last 4 years now, and we collect data as to what performance is being done, what space, which county, and 95% of theatre activities in Kenya at any given year take place in Nairobi. And therefore we also collect few data. You find that there is quite a number like 1%, 2%, 0.1% in all these counties. And therefore we felt we need to elevate their capacity for them to reach where Nairobi is. And you know, when you are developing something, you start with the software before you get to the hardware. So this program is meant to build the software, and the software is building capacity of those who are practicing theatre at the various counties. And this is the second time we're doing it as County Theatre Fiesta, though we started it long time ago, trying to go to county, knowing what people in the county are doing in terms of theatre, bringing international artists to those counties, basically to elevate and to motivate these people to know that theatre is a good profession, is a profession that pays, is a profession like any other. But now in the last 2 years, what we've done is develop a curriculum, go to the county, invite theater groups who are practicing. They may not be practicing purely acting. Some are practicing, as you've heard, children's performances. Some are into dance, some are into cultural dances, some are into contemporary. So what we try to do is, some are into storytelling, is to bring these people together, because all these forms are theater. We build their capacity. We teach them on how to do a professional script, how to manage their performance, how to act, how to direct, how to stage manage, how to produce, you know, how to market that work, so that at the end of the day, they're able to produce a professional work that can be staged anywhere in the world, not just in the country, anywhere in the world. And then what we do from there is that we take the best trainers, best practitioners who are practicing in theater, so that those are the people we go to train them with, those who have vast experience in these things, those who have excelled in Nairobi, but not only Nairobi, but also internationally. We go to the counties, we teach them, we stay there for like 9 days, we train them on all these areas. These are very practical, very practical.
Like
yes, it's like a boot camp, very practical. At the end of the last 3 days, each group is expected to put up a performance, a ticketed performance, so that they also earn from their talent, and all the ticket sale goes to them. It's not in a, so that they get a taste of what it means to put up a professional and the benefit of it. And then out of the teams that we train, we then select one that will come to the National Theatre to perform during the Kenya International Theatre Festival.
Nice.
So it's a capacity building program, and also at the same time, at the end of it all, we aim to expose them to the national stage, national platform, come interact with international artists who come to perform at the Kenya International Theatre Festival.
So how many counties have you done so far?
The program is going to 15 counties this time. So we've started, we are on the 4th county right now. So we are going to 15 counties, but training in 6 venues. So what we are doing is we are combining counties in one venue. So in Nakuru, we had Nakuru as a training venue, but we hosted artists from Nakuru and from Narok. Right now we are in Kiambu. We are holding it in Nairobi, at Nairobi Institute of Music and Performing Arts, but we are hosting artists from Kiambu and Nyeri. So that's how we are combining. Next we'll go to Eldoret, where we'll be hosting artists from Uasin Gishu and Trans Nzoia. After that we'll go to Kisumu, where we'll be hosting, before Kisumu we'll go to Embu, where we'll be hosting artists from Embu and Machakos. And then after that we'll go to Kisumu, where we'll be hosting artists from Kisumu, Migori, Siaya, Homa Bay and Kakamega. And then we finish in Mombasa. We'll be hosting artists from Mombasa, Kwale and Lamu. So in total we'll be hosting 15 counties, but hosting them in 6 counties. Yes.
All right. So Irene, which county are you from?
I am from Kiambu County, yes, representing Diversification Network.
Yes, all right. So how has this program benefited you?
It has benefited me in so many ways, being I have done theatre arts before, and now I'm getting to see whatever we were being taught in school. Almost the same thing, but now here it's more practical and it's more engaging, because it's sort of one-on-one experience, because we have like production design. There's someone, let me say it's sort of an intimate class, so the production designer will take you through like every aspect of production design. When it comes to marketing, we have been taken through all aspects of marketing, and we have been guided on maybe the know-hows, what we need to know. You know, marketing is large, but how do you narrow down,
like narrow it down to
theater, and theater works. So basically it's more of a very engaging and intimate program, where also there are the starters. You see, as he has mentioned, it's mostly to reach out to the common wananchi, let me use that, because most of them, maybe they've not interacted with the professional setup of theatre. So in the program, as far as now, we are preparing our performances in a very professional way. Yes, where all the crew, like members, have been taught how to execute whatever is supposed to be executed according to their production or according to their performance. Yes.
So like it's just giving, you know, theatre a more professional touch and making sure that you can, the way he said, you can actually earn a living from it and show you that it's possible.
Yes.
Yeah. So Kevin, we've talked about 15 counties. Why 15 counties?
No, I think 15 because we've tried to reach as many counties as we can with the little resources that we have.
Okay.
We've tried to be as inclusive as possible, to also be balanced in terms of regional. So you'll find that maybe it's only Northeastern that we've not touched, the bit of Northeastern, but we've tried to sample at least every county from each region. And why we are doing this, because we feel that in this day and age where creative economy is on the rise, we have to position theatre artists to be up there, to take advantage, because we are very rich in terms of culture, in terms of storytelling, and we have people who yearn for content, you know, and theatre is one of those art that gives you a one-on-one, you know, not like TV, not Netflix, you know. With theatre you are able to be immersed. And that's why we are trying as much as possible. And what we are doing, and as Irene has said, is that we have people who've never gone to any theatre class. We have people who don't know theatre. We have people who know theatre as just acting. Like most people know theatre as just being on stage and acting, you know. But theatre has so many components. And what we are doing, we are calling for a group that has 10 people. Maximum, because of resources again. And what we are doing is that one of the people has to be a stage manager. There has to be a production designer who is in charge of designing costumes, hair and makeup and the set. We have to have a person who is doing script writing. We have to have a person who is doing marketing. We have to have a person people who are at least 2 or 3 who are doing acting. We have to have a person who is doing directing. And then is there anything I'm leaving? Yes. And what we're doing is that once we have these people, there is what is on book, what is written as a curriculum, and then there is also what is done in the industry. So we've sat down with these trainers who are industry practitioners, and we've developed something that will give a hands-on in 9 days, more of a crash program, crash course, that in 9 days we're able to give you a lot of information, very practical, that you're supposed to use in your performance at the end of the program.
So these people, you know, the stage manager, script writer, are they the same people who are acting?
Not really, not really. Some may act, some may find themselves acting, but what we are trying, because of the limited number we are allowing of only 10 people, you'll find that some have to act. Maybe the script writer will have to act, you know, but there are people we are discouraging from acting. Like, for example, we are discouraging the stage manager to be on stage, because you see, at some point you'll have to be stage managing. So these are the challenges we are facing, because maybe as the group was coming, you'll find the person they have dedicated to be the stage manager is one of their best actors.
Their best actors.
So those are the things that we're also trying to see and navigate. Again, these are challenges we face on the ground. We know how to handle them on the ground. We have professional trainers who are finding the best ways out of that. And also something else that we're also training them that is not theatre is entertainment law and wellness. So because as artists we suffer a lot from mental health, you know, so we are trying to talk to them. They are being told, what do you need to do to also take care of yourself as an artist? And also number 2, we're looking at entertainment law. What are the laws? What are the policies that are in place? What are the issues of copyright that you need to be compliant with? How do you do a contract, for example? You know, you may not be a lawyer, but you need to understand a contract as an artist. So those are the things that we're also handling, so that when we leave you, you have the capacity to go out there and earn from the art you're doing. And that's how I think in our small way as Kenya Cultural Center and as the Kenya International Theatre Festival Trust, we're trying to ensure that we're able to create job opportunities. We're able not to give people fish, but to teach people how to fish.
Yeah. Irene, so in your group, what role are you playing?
I am the marketer. Yes, I'm doing marketing for my group. My group is Diversification Network. We are a group of dancers, well, alumni dancers from KU. All of us are graduates of theatre arts. So we realized there's a gap in dance as a genre in theater. And so we chose to try, let me say, we take the risk. Yeah, because also we realized dance in Kenya doesn't pay professionally unless you go to those studios.
Yeah.
But we forget in school, we learned dance choreography as part of a theater performance.
Yes.
So we've tried to come up with how do we sell dance as a genre, and how do we earn from it as professionals as well in terms of theater, because where are we staging it? In the theaters.
Yeah.
We don't want to stage it outside, like we don't want to be like any other dancer.
Yes.
Is there a way that Kenyans can identify like theatrical dances? Yes, that's our group, and that's what we are trying to bring up, or rather introduce also to Kit Fest, so that by the end of it, as a marketer, I'll have learned how to not only market any other play, like, you know, people, when you tell people to come for plays, they will be quick to come.
Yeah.
But
Dance?
if dance, yes.
I'll be like,
Yeah, like, you'll, of course you'll expect, if I tell you we are doing a dance performance, you'll expect like just a common.
yeah.
You can,
And something short.
yes.
Yeah.
But now this is a whole 30 minutes
Wow.
on stage, purely dancing. There's no talking, there's no acting, just dance,
Dance.
and telling a story
Okay.
through the dance.
Okay, that's
Yes.
new. That's interesting. I'd love to see that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We'll be staging it on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yes,
Okay,
6
so
p.m.
tell us a bit about that.
Okay, so there are several performances that have been lined up by CTF, that is County Theatre Fiesta. Starting on Friday.
Yeah.
There are shows on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there are 2 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe I can just mention all of them and then end with
Yours.
mine.
Yeah.
So there's Roots of the Forgotten by K-Rock. There's Nina Juta by Ndumberi Arts. And maybe if I can touch on that, maybe what he doesn't know, or what we have experienced on ground, is people like Ndumberi Arts is a group of wamamas, like elder people.
Yeah.
With like Gen Zs, they've come together to do a show. For me, that was so exciting and interesting. So they're having a show called Nina Juta. There's the Whispers from Itos.
So this is a mixture of dance and plays?
Yes.
Yes, it's all forms of theatre.
All
so
forms of
again,
theatre,
as I said, we're not selecting only one type,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there are various forms of theatre. There are people who do normal text. We stand on stage, we talk, you know, there's conversation, there's movement, there's dance, what they are doing, telling story through dance.
We actually had a storyteller in the morning.
Yes, there are
from
poets.
Iran.
There are poets who perform a theatrical
Yeah,
piece, like
yeah.
a whole hour that
Okay,
is poetry.
okay,
So there are various. There are people who will do puppets. So we are open to all forms of theatre, and that's why there is quite a variety.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
Okay. So we have Itos. Itos production is from Nyeri, and they are bringing the Whispers. We have Grind and Vibes, also they're from Nyeri, and they're university students, and they're bringing Ashes of Honor. And then we have Piatis production, which is coming in with a decade of cultural chaos. And then we have the Beatitude Group of Arts, which is coming in with a decade of connecting cultures. And then finally, us, Danceversity, we are bringing to you Silent Uprising. Yes.
Okay.
And from the performances I've mentioned, trust me, all of them, from the training we've received, they will be different.
Yeah.
If they've ever been performed somewhere, if anyone that has watched them, maybe in Ndumberi, comes to Nimpa to watch them this weekend, there is a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that impact that has been put in the performance,
Yes.
and the
Courtesy
execution.
of the crash course.
Yes,
Yeah.
courtesy of County Theatre Fiesta. And I'll say it's very simple and easy to capture the professionalism in theatre.
Yeah.
only if you're open to learn. Yes.
Okay. Kevin, maybe you can share a few success stories that you've gotten from, you know, the program.
Yeah. No, there are very many. If I were to mention all of them. So the first time we did it professionally, like the way we are doing it, moving to 6 counties, was in 2023. Yes. And I'll tell you right now, we have people working at the National Theatre who are lighting expert, working for lights, who are part of the County Theatre Fiesta. We have one of the stage managers who is hired for the festival, and any activity we have as a festival was a particular. We have people who have even gone outside the country because they were part of the County Theatre Fiesta. We have people who are excelling. We have introduced a new crop of people who have been trained through this program, who are now in production design. Like I remember the production designer trainer saying that right now she has multiple artists working in 6 different sets, and 50% of those people working a set in a film, a set in a theater performance, 50% of those people are people she trained from this program. So these are people we've trained, and out of the training they have gotten, they have gone on into the industry and are earning from it. So it's a very good program which we feel is building the capacity of artists not only from Nairobi, which is the main purpose. Right now, go to Kisumu, you'll find a lighting expert, you'll find a stage expert, you'll find a production designer, you'll find a very good actor, very good director, and also the networking that we give them, because we bring the best in the industry, you know, and then they are interacting with people who aspire. For example, I remember in Kiambu, I met a gentleman who is a professor, a theater professor from the US, and we brought him, and he was able to share experiences with the participants, and what they were sharing are people, different contexts, different continents, but same experiences, and what the kind of questions they were asking, the feedback they were giving. There are people who are destined for more success, and I believe, and the moment we give them an opportunity to also come at the festival, we take the best who have also been to come and work at the festival and earn a living. So there is something also, and a lot of these groups, from the time we train them, they have all gone on to secure grants. One of the group we trained from Nakuru is currently touring the entire country, taking their performance to 6 different counties, you see, and these are people we trained. They are now grown as a group, as a production company. They are staging their production in Kisumu. I think this weekend they're in Kisumu. They'll be coming to Sarakasi. They'll be performing at Alliance. They'll be performing in Mombasa. So these are very good success stories that we are witnessing, and we are very happy of what this program is able to do. Yes.
All right. So if there's someone who is watching right now and they would want to be part of the program the next time, maybe in the next county that you are taking it to, how would they learn about it?
So they should go to Kenya Cultural Center website and the Kenya International Theatre Festival website. All information about when we are going, how we are going. Unfortunately, application is already closed because we made application where all groups had an opportunity to participate, and then we have selected. So all groups that have been selected,
already?
They are preparing now for their performances. And the beauty is that, say right now we are training 7 groups, 5 groups from Kiambu and 2 groups from Nyeri. One group from Kiambu will get an opportunity to come to the National Theatre, and one group from Nyeri will get an opportunity to come. Already we have 2 who have qualified from Nakuru and Narok. And then at the end of it all, we'll have 15 performances representing Kenya at the Kenya International Theatre Festival.
All right. So you've closed applications right now for Kiambu and Nyeri.
For all counties.
For all counties. For all counties. Unfortunately. But they can follow up so that the next time the application process is open, they can learn about it.
Absolutely.
All right. So Irene, maybe you can say a word to somebody who is a theatre lover, they love to perform, and encourage them to join the program the next time.
To any theatre lover, let me put it that way, because you know there are people who love theatre but they don't know how to utilize that love for theatre. I would really encourage you to take part or apply for these programs, County Theatre Fiesta, and now that the applications are closed, they shouldn't shy away from attending Kenya International Theatre Festival, because the moment they attend Kenya International Theatre Festivals, they will come to interact with the trainers, some of us. They will watch performances, and I believe from watching the performances, they will also grasp something, and so that next time they will be having like something to look forward to and apply. It doesn't have to be late. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to know anything at all, actually. Come as you are. We will learn together, and those who already know, we will unlearn to learn again, because there are always new things coming in the theaters, and times are changing. We also have to shift with the current. So engaging in such programs kind of helps you to be on the timeline. You're always at par with what is happening. So I encourage you to apply next time, and before next time comes, attend Kenya International Theatre Festival. Yes, so that you can experience what we have learned, and next year when the applications are open, maybe I can say the applications are always aired, or rather available on their Instagram page. That's where personally I found it.
Okay.
Yes. So as long as you follow them on Instagram, that is KitFest KE and Kenya Cultural Center, you'll always be informed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, one more time maybe, Kevin, you can remind them on the dates when the festival is happening, and and so, you give them a socials as well.
Yes, so I think for now is also to encourage people to come this weekend. I think that's where I'll start us.
Is there an entry fee?
Yes, it's ticketed. These people have to earn from what they are doing. I think the highest ticket is 500. So it's very affordable. There are some tickets even going for 200. The distance is very close. Is Zimmerman, is Nairobi Institute of Music and Performing Arts. I think when you're using a mat, you alight at Canopy. When you're driving, just Google Nairobi Institute of Music and Performing Arts and you'll get there. Support them. Friday 4 p.m, 6 p.m, Saturday 2 p.m, 4 p.m and 6 p.m. I think Sunday is 4 p.m and 6 p.m. Let's come out in good numbers and support these people who are really doing an amazing job. Let's encourage them so that they can continue earning from what they are doing. The festival happens every November, so this year the festival is happening from the 4th to the 16th. We are celebrating 10 years of the festival. We'll be hosting the festival at the National Theatre and 10 other venues, because it's 10 years, so it will be having 10 venues.
Different counties?
No, in Nairobi, 10 venues in Nairobi. And of course, we'll be hosting at least a production from each continent. So far, we have, I think, selected over 15 international participants who are coming to Kenya that time. So it's an actual international festival where there's everything for everyone, from children's theatre, puppetry, older theatre. We're doing it all. Come, enjoy, let's support the arts. These people from the counties will also be performing, so it will be a heaven of art, a heaven of theatre, where we have everything for everyone. Look out on our pages, Kenya Cultural Center, Kenya International Theatre Festival. I think we are on social media on all those names. Kenya Cultural Center, on incorporating the National Theatre on Facebook. On Twitter is Kenya Cultural Center. On Instagram is KE Cultural Center, and then Kenya International Theatre Festival again is the name across all platforms. So we are very accessible. All our information is all on our social media platforms. Yes. And for me, you can follow me on as Kevin Kimani Kahuro on all my social media platforms. Yes.
Thank you so much for making time to join us.
Thank you for
having
us.
And all the best.
Thank you.
Your performance on Saturday, over the weekend. And please, guys, go support theatre. Go purchase the ticket and enjoy. You know, let's support our very own. And in case you want to be part of it, you know what to do. Go on social media and keep up with the information that will be released.